Matched up against a linebacker, Omar Gaither. Kevin Falk runs a stutter go. He beats Omar Gaither, but J.R. Reed, the free safety, comes over and knocks the ball down. Now, on this play, if Randy Moss, who's the number 3 receiver inside on the right side, would get a clean release from Sheldon Brown, it is his responsibility to go straight down the field and hold J.R. Reed in the middle of the field. This is one of those plays where Randy Moss is a complimentary receiver, not the go-to receiver. If he did his job properly, the Patriots would have had a touchdown.
No one loves to break down tape more than Jaws. Is he fair in his criticism there of Randy Moss?
I was stunned by this. Way to go, Jaws, because this took some guts now, because he just might bump into Randy Moss this Sunday or Monday in Baltimore. You never know.
Possible.
My surprise here was that Randy Moss made it through 10 games without taking plays off, because we didn't hear anything about that until now. And I'm glad he pointed it out, because obviously, Jalen, Randy Moss has had a history of taking plays off wherever he's been. He took an entire season off last year in Oakland. And I guarantee you, Belichick talked to him about it this week. And I think Belichick loves it that Ron Jaworski is calling him out on ESPN. Now we'll see. Will Randy Moss pout on Monday night, or will he play on Monday night?
His first big test.
It will be, and I'm going to assume this time, I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt. I think he'll respond.
Well, when you talk about the pursuit of greatness, let's not give the Philadelphia Eagles a moral victory, and that's what I'm seeing here. Randy Moss is a legitimate MVP candidate. Ask Tom Brady.
Yeah,
and the next time, Ron Jaworski, who I love, he was the 1980 MVP of the NFL, so he knows football. But we're really looking for a needle in the haystack. I mean, Jaws, talk to me about the guy's toenails next time. Are you serious?
You really think so?
Are you serious?
I mean, but he's
right
had
now?
a history of this.
Are you serious right now?
I'm serious.
Don't show me 4 or 5 plays that Randy Moss didn't get it done. I mean, really.
Okay, but
it is nitpicking a little bit. Every player in the NFL does it.
0 catches in the second half of a close game?
You could go
Zero?
You could go to any player, any game, any sport, anytime, and show a play that they're not getting it done. Randy Moss is a true superstar. You could talk about the situations he didn't get it done, but this year he's getting it done.
Right. But come on now. You got to admit, he's had a history of having a little dog in it.
And why are we having such a love fest with the Eagles keeping the game close?
Well, because they did.
I know, but
as a, what were they, 25-point underdogs?
A win is a win. A win is a win. Let's not give the Eagles a moral victory. And Moss will catch 3 touchdowns.
Let's give Lito Shepherd some credit, because I thought he did an extraordinary job.
Moss, 3 touchdowns.
Did you ever take plays off here and there, trips up and down the floor?
It's always a playoff when you make a turnover, or you miss, or you make a mistake. So it's the same thing whether you're going hard or not. Nobody's perfect.
He took some Fab 5 plays off.
The irony here is this might just be the latest bit of fuel for the Patriots' motivation machine.
Maybe.
It's just, it seems like one week after another, someone gives them something to play for. All right, now let's go through some NFL games this weekend. Seahawks and Eagles. Jalen, who you like?
Wow, it's a great time. It's a great week without Donovan McNabb, but the Seahawks have no Matt Hasselbeck. They have no Sean Alexander. I'm saying 20-10. The Eagles find a way to get it done. They're riding high off that moral victory that the world's still giving them.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming that A.J. Feely is going to start over McNabb, which is why I'm going to assume that Philadelphia will play with the energy and the RPM that they played with at Foxborough last Sunday night, because that team just looks different to me with A.J. Feely. And I think McNabb is ready to go, healthy enough. I think the coaches just want to give Feely another shot, and I think it's a good shot, and they'll win 27-17.
Well, that win might feed that controversy a little bit more, too. All right, let's look at the Jags and the Colts. Oh, since 2003, the Colts have 5 losses in their division. 3 of them are to Jacksonville. Who wins this one?
One won't be this weekend, that's for sure. I really like the way David Garrard is playing, not throwing the interception this season. They have a tremendous run game with Taylor and Maurice Jones-Drew. But the Colts' run defense has improved. I look for Peyton Manning to get his swagger back this weekend. 27-13, Colts.
Colts? Really? Okay, well, I'm with you on that. I'm going to go 21-10 Indy at home, because I'm going to believe Jacksonville beats them when I see it. And I ain't sure I'm going to see it this Sunday. Again, I'll give you this. Jacksonville is the 3rd best team in the AFC, but Indy is clearly the 2nd best team, especially at home.
Well, I think Pittsburgh got something to say about that 3rd best.
I don't know.
We'll talk about Pittsburgh in just a second, but right now, the Jets and the Dolphins, a lot of intrigue just to see if the Dolphins can finally get a win here.
I'm going Chris Berman on this pick. And I can't pick a team, the Miami Dolphins, that is undefeated so far in this season. I'm saying 2-0 New York Jets.
2-0 Jets?
2-0. The Jets will win by safety.
Wow.
2-0.
Okay, Jets. I'm trying to process that. Okay, I'll go with Jets out ugly the Dolphins, but it's got to be like 16-13. And it has come to this for the Miami Dolphins. They are going to miss Ricky Williams dearly this weekend because they got nobody left at running back, right? Patrick Cobbs. I'll take Thomas Jones over Patrick Cobbs. I'll take Kellen Clemens over John Beck. Yeah, I can't believe that the Dolphins are a 1-point favorite at home.
And let's not blame Ricky Williams for this season.
No, I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying they're going to miss him.
Months.
All right. For whatever reason, I think the Dolphins get their win this week. I do, yeah. Now, the next one's interesting because the Steelers, we thought, were clearly up there as the second best team. But guys, over their last 2 games, they have played even with the Jets and the Dolphins. Now, granted, the Monday night game was a slop, but now the Bengals are in, and they seem to be clicking. Who wins?
You can't talk about Monday night's game. That was a total
but go back to the Jets. They were manhandled by the Jets.
At the end of the day, when you look back at the season, that's a game that you're happy that's in the win column, not the loss column, because we're not going to remember the field, we're not going to remember the condition, we're going to remember the record. I look for Ben Roethlisberger and that offense to explode this week.
Really?
Against a Cincinnati defense that's been non-existent for years. I look for the Pittsburgh Steelers to get it done 34-23.
Okay, I don't love either one of these teams. I look for both offenses to explode, and I think Pittsburgh's just a little mentally tougher than that other team, especially in Pittsburgh, so I'm going 35-31 Steelers.
All right. At this point, they'll take a win any way they can get them. Like you said, they all count for the same at the end of the year. That's going to do it for Third Down. Coming up in Fourth Down, Jalen and Skip tell us who will play in college football's BCS title game.